You know that feeling when the world quiets down, the lights dim, and your mind begins its late night dance with worry. You stare at the ceiling, thinking of bills, of dreams delayed, of the future that feels just out of reach. You tell yourself to rest, but your heart beats in the rhythm of how and when and what if it never comes. You want to believe that things can change, that money can flow to you with ease. But there's that whisper of doubt, that old story that says abundance belongs to someone else. But tonight, something shifts. Tonight, you let go of the striving. Tonight, you remember who you are. A vessel of divine intelligence, a co-creator with the universe itself. You are not chasing wealth, wealth is seeking you. You are not begging for blessings. Blessings are begging to be received through you. The money you desire is not outside of you. It's asleep inside you, waiting for your permission to awaken. As you drift deeper into rest, your conscious mind softens, and your subconscious opens like a garden at dawn. Every word you speak now becomes a seed. Every thought becomes a command. So listen closely, because what you believe in your rest becomes your reality in your rise. Breathe. Feel your body grow lighter. With every exhale, release the story of lack. Release the memory of not enough. The universe is not withholding. It is responding. It mirrors what you believe, what you expect, what you claim. So tonight, you claim wealth. You claim ease. You claim the divine right to prosper. Money is energy. It listens when you speak kindly of it. It flows when you treat it like a friend. So whisper now, with faith, with softness, I am worthy of wealth. I am safe to receive. I am in harmony with abundance. I am a magnet for divine supply. Let these words settle deep into the soil of your subconscious. Feel them take root, wrapping gently around every thought of fear, transforming it into faith. Each repetition reshapes your reality. Each word spoken in trust builds a bridge between your dreams and your day. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are unfolding in divine order. And tonight, while your body rests, your spirit goes to work, aligning with opportunities, summoning ideas, attracting miracles in motion. You are part of a greater intelligence that orchestrates galaxies and guides the tide. It knows exactly how to deliver your desires in perfect timing. So let go of the how. Let go of the hound. Your only job tonight is to feel wealthy now. Feel the softness of your bed as the comfort of abundance cradling you. Feel the air around you thick with prosperity. You are surrounded by supply, enveloped in infinite provision. Now, speak it again. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Wealth rises through me as peace, as joy, as opportunity. I am connected to infinite supply. Every cell of my being vibrates with abundance. I am open. I am ready. I am deserving. And as you breathe, imagine golden light filling your chest, expanding outward with every affirmation. This light is your wealth consciousness. Pure, radiant, magnetic. It calls forth with resources, allies, divine appointments. It draws to you everything that matches your new belief. When you sleep in this awareness, your dreams become prayers that move mountains. Your rest becomes a revolution. You are not just lying down. You are reprogramming reality. The universe rearranges itself to reflect your new frequency. You wake not as the same person, but as the upgraded version, the one who remembers. I am the source and the receiver. I am the dream and the dreamer. You have always been supported. The very air you breathe is proof. Abundance has never left you. It was simply waiting for your permission to be seen. So tonight, open your heart wide. Let gratitude flood in. Let the fear melt. You are safe to have more. You are safe to shine brighter. You are safe to live richly, in love, in joy, in freedom, in wealth. Now, repeat after me softly, like a lullaby for your soul. I am wealthy now. I am wealthy now. I am wealthy now. Money loves me. Money serves me. Money flows through me freely. I am grateful for the wealth that is already mine. I am grateful for the wealth that is on its way. I am grateful for the wealth that never leaves. Every dollar I spend returns multiplied. Every idea I hold becomes gold in form. Every night I sleep, my prosperity grows stronger. You are not chasing. You are choosing. You are not forcing. You are allowing. You are not wishing. You are remembering. Abundance was your birthright long before you knew its name. And so it is. And so it has always been. And so it shall continue. Now drift. Let your breath become ocean waves. With each inhale, you draw in wealth. With each exhale, you release resistance. You are safe. You are loved. You are prospering, even in your dreams. Rest, Divine One. Your subconscious knows the way. While you sleep, your supply awakens. While you dream, your destiny expands. While you rest, your riches rise. Money flows to you now, in perfect peace, in divine rhythm, in endless supply. Sleep and let the universe work its magic through you. Sleep and let abundance whisper its promises. Sleep and awaken to a world already changed. You are wealthy now. You are worthy now. You are whole now. And it is done. You know that ache that lives somewhere between your chest and your throat. The quiet craving for more. The longing that hums beneath your everyday tasks. It's not greed. It's not vanity. It's the soul remembering its capacity for expansion. You want to breathe without that knot of worry tightening in your stomach. You want to look at your bank account and feel peace instead of panic. You want to feel that sweet, steady flow of safety, of freedom, of enough. But sometimes, it feels like life teases you, offering glimpses of abundance, then pulling back like the tide. You do everything you're told to do. You visualize, you affirm, you plan, you hustle, and still, some nights, it feels like you're running in place. You wonder if maybe it's just not meant for you. Maybe some people are born with that lucky touch, that golden current, while you're left trying to catch the leftovers of their blessings. You tell yourself not to compare, but the world is loud with other people's wins. And your mind whispers, when is it my turn? There's a deep exhaustion that comes with wanting. Not just wanting money, but wanting the peace it promises. The ease of not calculating every decision through the lens of, can I afford this? Wanting to say yes to joy without guilt. Wanting to feel light again. That ache, that yearning. It's human. It's ancient. It's the same song sung by generations before you, all searching for the balance between spiritual surrender and earthly survival. And here's the truth most forget, that ache is sacred. It's not a sign that you're failing. It's proof that your soul is stretching. Desire is divine language. It is the universe speaking through you, saying, there's more for you, if you'll allow it. The discomfort isn't punishment, it's invitation. The longing isn't lack, it's direction. Every pang of wanting more is a signal from your higher self, reminding you that you are meant to live in overflow. But then comes the illusion, the great trick of the human mind, separation. The idea that abundance is something outside of you, something you must chase, earn, or prove worthy of. It paints a picture of money as a mountain you must climb, a game with winners and losers. It teaches you to measure your worth in numbers, forgetting that true wealth has always begun in spirit. You see, the illusion whispers, you and abundance are two different things. It convinces you to strive instead of align. It tells you to grasp, when the secret is to receive. You start believing that money is somewhere out there, in someone else's hands, in the next job, in the next lucky break, when in truth, it has always been a mirror, not a prize. You are not separate from abundance. You are made of the same energy that creates it. Every cell in your body hums with the frequency of provision. The same life force that grows the trees and moves the tides moves through your veins. You are not cut off. You are connected. You are not behind. You are becoming aware. The illusion of separation falls away the moment you remember that wealth isn't something to possess. It's something to express. It is already yours, waiting to flow through the channel of your belief. The more you remember this, the softer the striving becomes. The race slows down. The panic dissolves. You begin to realize that money isn't a goal, it's a reflection. It mirrors your sense of safety, your willingness to receive, your readiness to trust. So when the ache rises again, when that familiar longing stirs, don't run from it. Listen. Let it guide you back home to the truth that what you seek is seeking you. That there is no separation between you and the abundance you desire. The moment you stop chasing it and start embodying it, the universe sighs in relief and begins to deliver. There is a spiritual law so simple, so profound, that when you truly grasp it, your entire world rearranges itself around it. What you believe in your rest becomes your reality in your rise. The night is not just for sleeping, it's for creation. When you drift between wakefulness and dreams, your conscious mind loosens its grip, and the deeper part of you, the part that never sleeps, the part connected to Source, begins to listen. It takes your final thoughts, your whispered worries, your quiet hopes, and turns them into blueprints for your tomorrow. You are always manifesting, even in your sleep. Especially in your sleep. Think about it. You spend a third of your life with your eyes closed, floating in a sea of vibration, and yet most people treat it like an off switch. But in truth, the night is when your subconscious, the fertile soil of your reality, is most open to receive the seeds of belief. Every thought before bed is a command. Every emotion is an instruction. If you fall asleep rehearsing fear, lack, and what ifs, you wake up to more of the same. But when you fall asleep in gratitude, in trust, in expectation of good, your entire energetic frequency changes. The law is not cruel, it is exact. It simply mirrors what you believe to be true. And here's where it gets beautiful. Money, too, is subject to this law, because money isn't paper, or coins, or numbers on a screen. It's energy, a living, breathing current that responds to your frequency. You don't attract money by force, you allow it by resonance. When your vibration says, "I am safe," money rushes toward you like a river eager to find its ocean. When your vibration says, "I am unworthy," it withholds, not to punish, but to protect the truth of your belief. It can only go where it's invited. Money is not your enemy, nor your master. It is your mirror. It shows you what you believe about yourself. If you see scarcity in your outer world, it's a signal that somewhere within, you've mistaken yourself for less than infinite. But the moment you shift that inner story, everything external begins to bend in your favor. You start to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You attract generosity, ease, synchronicity. Money begins to arrive through unexpected doors, because the energy you emit becomes one of openness and trust. Yet most people block this flow with resistance. Resistance is the invisible dam built from worry, shame, and old stories inherited from generations who struggled and survived, but never thrived. You might hear the echo of those voices. Money doesn't grow on trees. You have to work hard for every penny. People like us never get ahead. Those aren't truths. They're agreements you can choose to release. Releasing resistance doesn't mean you stop caring about money. It means you stop fearing it. It means you let go of the guilt of wanting more, and you start allowing the joy of receiving. It means you stop treating wealth like a test of worthiness and start treating it like a natural expression of your divine nature. When you release resistance, you open the floodgates of divine flow. You remember that abundance was never about deserving. It was about aligning. So tonight, as you rest, choose to align. Let your last thoughts before sleep be soaked in trust that the universe knows your needs before you speak them. That money is not scarce. It's circulating, constantly seeking those who will steward it with love. That you are one with that circulation. The law responds to faith, not force. The subconscious obeys feeling, not logic. Believe in your rest, and reality will rise to meet your new belief. Trust in the unseen flow, and money will find you in ways you could never plan. You don't need to chase what's already yours. You only need to relax into the truth of your divine connection. The moment you do, everything that once felt heavy begins to move effortlessly again, like a river remembering its path to the sea. You've been told to work harder, to push, to grind, to chase your dreams like they're running from you. You've been told that success is about control, about constant motion, about never stopping. But deep down, you know that something about that story doesn't feel right, because even when you do everything right, you still feel that undercurrent of fear. What if it doesn't work? What if it all falls apart? What if I'm not enough? That fear runs like static in the background of your mind, even as you try to drown it out with productivity and positive thinking. You go to bed exhausted, not just from the day, but from carrying that invisible weight. But what if the secret wasn't in doing more, but in surrendering more deeply? What if the most powerful manifesting tool you have is not your effort, but your energy? The truth is, you don't manifest from your words alone. You manifest from your state. When you sleep, your subconscious becomes the architect of your tomorrow. And that's when you have the chance to reprogram fear into faith. To whisper to your soul the words you've longed to believe. To teach your mind, gently and lovingly, that it's safe to trust the unseen. So tonight, before you drift off, you begin to plant a new story. You begin to tell your subconscious, I am safe. I am supported. I am chosen for abundance. You say it not as a wish, but as a knowing. You breathe it in until it feels like truth. Because it is truth. Fear was only a teacher, showing you where faith was needed. Now that you've learned, you can release it. Now that you remember, you can rise. And as you surrender that fear, something beautiful happens. You begin to feel worthy again. Worthy not because of what you've done, but because of who you are. Worthiness is not earned, it's remembered. You start to see that abundance is not a transaction. It's a reflection of how much love you allow yourself to receive. You are the vessel through which divine supply flows. And the cleaner your heart, the clearer the flow. Every time you choose trust over tension, gratitude over grasping, peace over panic, you widen the channel. The universe doesn't rush, it flows in rhythm. And now, so do you. You no longer need to force your blessings. You allow them. You rest in the knowing that divine timing is never late. The universe does not delay, it prepares. Every detour was redirection. Every pause was protection. What if everything you thought was missing was simply aligning behind the scenes? What if abundance is already waiting for you to soften into readiness? So breathe. Let go of timelines. Let go of impatience. Feel how the moment you stop needing, everything begins to come closer. That is divine timing. It moves for those who are still enough to notice it. And then comes the dawn, the moment you awaken after a night of faith-filled rest. The light touches your face, and something inside you feels new. The air feels lighter, your thoughts feel clearer, and without even realizing it, you've become magnetic. You no longer chase, you attract. You no longer beg, you bless. You no longer hope, you know. This is the rebirth of wealth consciousness. The morning after surrender, you open your eyes and realize you are richer already. Rich in peace, rich in gratitude, rich in presence. And as you carry that energy into your day, the outer world begins to rearrange itself to match it. Money calls your name. Opportunities recognize your energy. Synchronicities unfold like golden breadcrumbs leading you forward. Because what you believed in your rest has now become your reality in your rise. So repeat these words, let them echo through your mind until they feel like your heartbeat. I am safe to receive. I am worthy to prosper. I am aligned with divine timing. Everything meant for me flows to me easily and joyfully. I am abundance in motion. I am wealth in form. I am the expression of divine supply. Feel those words sinking in deeper than thought, into the bones, into the soul. You are not trying to manifest. You are remembering your power to allow. You are not waiting for abundance. You are awakening as abundance itself. The more you relax, the faster it comes. The more you trust, the bigger it grows. You are no longer the one searching for the miracle. You are the miracle in motion. You are no longer asking for proof. You are living proof. And as this truth settles over you like sunlight on still water, you know that the work is done. You have become the vibration of wealth, peace, and flow. Say it once more, softly, with certainty. I am ready. I am abundant now. And so it is.